Hello everybody and God bless. So I like always I'm just gonna get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy this dream that I had. I am going to explain it at the end. I just want to say I'm really sorry it's all over the place right now just because when I woke up there was a part of that dream that I was so happy about. I explained that first and then I went back and explained the order of the dream. So hope you guys bear with me please. And then I'll just explain at the end. God bless you. I had a dream. Okay. So I had a dream and I was at like a workshop and I was learning from these two people and we were like all in we were in a group and half of us, like the two of them were teaching me and then there was like another group over and he was teaching this girl and you could tell like he really wanted to like teach me and like him and I like each other but like I guess like we never like acted on it or whatever, but we were just like really quiet about it. Like it wasn't a secret or anything like that, but like you can tell he really liked me, but I was really focused on like learning. And I could just like I could feel him like every once in a while just like looking over at me and goodness, I've done this in real life, but I can't what it came from, but like it's in real life. In real life this is a real thing, but I don't remember what it is. So it's like a dough, but it's not food. It's not food. And it like it's Play-Doh. I remember what it is now. Okay, yes, thank God. Okay, there's this restaurant and the kids, they give these kids like in real life they give these kids this Play-Doh with like this dough thing. It is food. It's pizza dough. Oh my goodness, yes. This pizza place that I love to eat at. And if their kids ask for pizza dough, they get it. That's what it was. But in my dream, it wasn't edible. It was we like used it to make things. And yes, it was like soft dough, but it would like harden. And we could make things and it was a workshop. Oh, praise God that I remember what this was. Okay. But anyways, so and then this guy, it wasn't anything like wrong. Like we liked each other by like it wasn't a lust thing. It felt right. And you could tell like he wasn't like upset like he was just like he was bummed out that he didn't have me to like teach me, but I was like really focused on what I was in. And I was like joking, I was like laughing a little bit inside because I knew I was like, you know, like I knew he wanted to teach me but he couldn't because I was just like focused on what they were doing. And I could tell I was new to the group, teaching me like, so this is how, you know, we made this and we made this and we made this. And it was a workshop and it was a huge shop and there was dough and like goodness. So there's dough and then what do they sprinkle on, what do they sprinkle on it? Gosh, I used to work there. What is that they sprinkle on it? So there's pizza dough. Okay, if you ever worked in a pizza place, you should know. Like, what do you sprinkle on the dough to make it not doughy? Flour. Was it flour? I don't know. Yeah, flour. So it's just there's flour all over the place, but I knew because it wasn't edible. So it's like because a workshop also has like that's all over the place. So it's like a sawdust type of like flour thing, and like we were like and it would harden to like make into like whatever we needed to make it into. Oh goodness. And we were just all like, it wasn't like, yeah, they were trying to teach me, but we were just all just like happy and just like joking around like, oh yeah, that's how we do this, and it's like really cool. And like everybody was just super super happy about like what they wanted. And this dude who was like alive, who like liked me, he just like kept looking over at me and stuff. It was a fun little dream. Wow. I just want to say like praise God because like I'm over here with my daughter. I don't know if you can hear her. She's like an hour and we've been like, I don't even know how I fell asleep. I don't remember falling asleep. I must have closed my eyes for probably 2 seconds and God just gave me that dream real quick. Because he knows we're probably about to be up for another bit. Anyways, God bless everybody and have a nice day. So I forgot to mention the first part of my dream. the guy, he had a whole bunch of like, what are those called? Those like trailers that you can like live in practically, like that you go on vacations in, and they were like top of the line RV trailers. And I remember they were coming in, and I was sitting there just counting them. And I think I counted like 33 or 34, but there was another road that they were driving on that I couldn't count. So, but there was more. And I was so happy because they were all his. And right before I saw his RVs, I had drove past this girl's like years and years ago. We went on a vacation at an RV. So I passed her house, and then then that's when I saw him. And then all of a sudden, like, my dream jumped. It kept jumping. First I was in the car driving, and I drove past her house, and I saw her RV that we had went into. But I had a knowing that she had went to college, because she's a couple grades beneath me. I don't remember how many grades she's beneath me in real life. But anyway, I had a knowing she was in college, and her parents were like fixing the RV. Their RV was like, it was like open, but I don't think they were like fixing it, but they were upgrading it. And then that's when I jumped, and I was standing outside next to my mom's house, and that's when I saw the guy, and he had a whole bunch of RVs. It was crazy. And they were just like one by one by one, and there were so many RVs he had to like line them up on different streets. And then that's when he said out loud, he said, "Oh man, I actually want to count all of my RVs." Like, he was like, "I have more." And that's when I like saw he had RVs everywhere, and they weren't entirely lined up just yet, but he was about to go out there and like line them up. And then that's when I jumped, and that's when I saw the workshop. Man, when I tell you, we were so happy in that workshop. Wow, we were so happy, having so much fun. It was so much fun in that workshop. But like, you can tell like we were serious, but it was just like what we needed to learn was serious, but like it wasn't hard for us to learn it. So we were just having fun. Like, we were just, I think we were playing a little bit with the flower, and it was just fun. Anyways, God bless everybody. Alrighty, everybody, I hope you all could understand the video. So I'm going to go ahead and just explain what happened actually in order of the dream that I had. So first, I saw the man that looked at the RV. So that little part right there, for me personally, what I think it was, because he said that he already had like 30, because I counted 34. And you know how, if some of you guys may know, some of you guys may not. Once again, I'm going to just like put my mom's channel in the description box, because she really talked about the 4400, and that's what I'm thinking. I counted 34, so I'm guessing like 3400, or just the amount 34, maybe just 34 people. Well, God works very fast, so you never know. It could go from 34 to 4400 real quick. And I think what it is just like, I've got these lined up, they're already here, and it's honestly, in my dream, I feel like it was like a veil, and the veil was like him, like right where he was at. So these people behind him was all the RVs, and there was some more that was in front of him that was lined up, and they were just coming in. They were all coming in one row, even though there was like tons and tons and tons. They were all coming in one row, and then they would turn into their street and line up into their street. But they were all like coming in in one row. And like where I was standing at, I was like, I could see the entire town, and the entire town just had like a whole bunch of RVs literally just randomly scattered like in random spots. And he was looking at them, and he was happy. He said, "It's time. I'm getting you guys. Like, I'm going out there. I want to count you guys. I'm going out there, and I'm grabbing you. Let's go." And I had a knowing that it was like, it's not going to take him that long. He's getting them. He's getting them right now. So I'm thinking that was like his lost sheep that are just scattered around, and he's being a good shepherd, about to go out and go grab them. And I was on that side with him. And so then, I guess I'm not gonna describe it in order, because apparently that was the second part. The first part was actually when I drove past my my old friend's house, and In real life, she is a couple grades beneath me, so I'm pretty sure she's in college. If she did go to college, I don't know. And her parents were fixing and upgrading their RV. So upgrading an RV, I'm guessing because like my mom had a dream. She never posted it, but she had a dream, and basically like these RVs were given out to people. And I don't remember exactly what she told me about it, but they were upgrading their RV. So I'm guessing like upgrading your RV just means that like, because they were in the middle, like right where the veil was. So like I said, like this is the man, and then it was like a line right there. So they were like right at like on the line, and they're upgrading their RV. So I'm guessing they're upgrading it in order to like get on the right side of the veil. So that could be something from there. And then I jumped. So one thing in the shift change that will be happening is that we're going to have power. So I'm guessing that we're all going to be like able to jump and just like go through portals and stuff. So I just jumped out of so I was like out of the car, and I was already like outside, and that's when I saw the man, and that part I already explained. And then after that, like just like smiling and looking, I instantly jumped, and I was in a warehouse. So in that part of the dream, I posted pictures of children crushes instead of adult having crushes, because when I was thinking about it, I was like, how am I going to like show that? Like, what picture am I going to choose? And I literally felt dropped in my spirit, children, like a kid crush. And because I was trying to explain like it wasn't like a lust thing. And think about it, when kids have crushes on each other, they don't know about like sex and you know, like body parts, and they don't know things like that. So when you ask them like, why do you like that person, it's innocent. They're just like, oh, she's very sweet and nice and pretty. It's not, oh, she got a big this and a juicy this, and I've already kissed her and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's not that. So I felt like the crush that we had on each other was literally just innocent and just so sweet, and everybody in the warehouse knew about it, that he liked me, and like everybody was just joking and smiling around about it too, because we all knew that he like, it's like we all understood each other and understood like what we were feeling, and we all felt like how he felt. Like he was just like, man, I wish I could like, you know, teach you. So that is what that part, I think that part meant. And then the part with like the Play-Doh turning into like hard stuff so that we can like fix it. It's like pottery. So I'm thinking that's like they were teaching me how to minister to people, how to help people and like get their faith that is wet and wiggly, strong and sturdy. So that part, I think that's what part was. And yeah, I did say like in my dream, like it was messy on the floor and it had like a whole bunch of like sawdust all over the place, but I don't think that was like bad. Like I think it was literally, we just have sawdust because it was fun to play with. In real life, I actually like playing with like flour and salt. Like I like, you know, rubbing my hands on things, so that was actually like even more fun, and we all had just had fun, just like writing in the sawdust, and just it was just so much fun, literally. And one more thing I just want to mention, so when I saw the man with the RVs and stuff, which honestly, like now that I think about it, I honestly believe that was God. But when I saw him gathering up the RVs, I was so happy. I was so happy. And think about it, like if that was normal, like if that was like, because I was really happy about how beautiful it was. It's beautiful. If that was normal, I wouldn't have been as happy. I would have just been like, okay, this is just a normal thing. So what I mean by that is that I think that was a shift change for me to be able to see all that stuff. And the fact that I was happy makes me believe that I'm going to remember the shift change. And I actually posted a video about a dream that I had, and I was like, I'm going to pull a Gideon. I need a second confirmation. And having another dream like this, I think that is my confirmation that I will remember the shift change. So hopefully this dream and my explanation definitely ministers to people, because it's just, if you've ever ministered to someone and you see the look on their face when they're just like, the veil has been ripped off, is the most beautiful thing and most happiest thing. So I think that's also why like we were so happy at that warehouse, because that's what we were learning how to do. We were learning how to take the veil off of people's faces and getting their faith strong. And that, honestly, like that is so much fun. Like I am such an open book, and I'll just be talking to people and they'll be like, oh, your testimony just like really changed my life. And I'll just sit there and I'll be like, what? Like I'm just talking. Like I'm just talking to you. You're telling me like I just helped you like get closer to God. Like that's amazing. That is an amazing thing to do for anyone. And it's just so much fun, and I cannot wait until we are out of here. I can't wait, guys. Well, God bless everybody. Truly, truly, God bless you all. I love you. Have a nice one. Bye.